Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm back with another video game pickup. This time I have tons of stuff. It's basically a bunch of different things I got locally and online over the last couple months. So rather than making a bunch of like short separate videos, I decided to make one big one so that way I can get this stuff put away finally. All right, let's get into it. Start right here. I got a cool spot in the box. I believe I paid 20 bucks for that. It is missing a manual. And I got a bunch of Genesis games. Most of these I paid $3 a piece for. I'm pretty excited to play Bart vs. Space Mutants. That was actually one of my favorites when I was younger. And plus the new season of Fortnite just came out, and that's all about Simpsons, so it made me really want to play that game. Golden Axe for Master System, I got that for $3. And also Blaster Master, that was $3. Then right here, I got the Sega 6-pack, Vector Man. Dune, I was very surprised to see the value of it. I only got it because I had never played it and it seemed, or even seen it. So looks like it goes for around $40+, and I believe I paid $6 or $7 for that. And right here we got Blasto for a PlayStation. It just looked like a really cool game. I didn't realize how valuable it was. A lot of the stuff I got on Whatnot, so it's all auction based. So I ended up getting some like really good deals on most of this stuff. Then right here, I was finally able to grab some Dreamcast games. I paid around $30 for all of them. These are just a few sports ones. Mostly sports stuff, but it is cool to finally add to the Dreamcast collection. There's a Tomb Raider game there. Then down here is some PlayStation games. We got Trag down there, which is another fairly valuable one. Riven, I've always wanted to play those kinds of games. Yeah, so we got Tomb Raider. And then the Chrono Cross disc, that's right. Yeah, I got both discs. I believe I paid $5 for that. So it's good I could finally play that. And then this right here, this was a local pickup. I got the complete inbox Wii U. Minus it's missing one of the things of cardboard, but everything else is there. And this stack of games for $100. Plus I have Mario Galaxy 2 and Mario All-Stars upstairs. My son's playing those. But all these games came with it, which is really awesome. So that was well worth the money. And I'm excited to finally have a Wii U console again. Over here, this is something else that happened on Whatnot. There was actually a giveaway, and I just happened to join it, and I won. And I won this sealed Monster Hunter game, which is really awesome to have. I believe that's worth around $30. Then I got a few PS2 games, Skyward Sword, some PS3, Wally. See, all these games came together in a lot, and the guy just kept adding stuff in. And then also down here, this was in the lot, this, all these, and a few common DS games. And then I ended up, oh yeah, also these DS games. And I ended up paying like $35 for all of it, so that was a really great deal. This is another local thing I got. I actually got this from my friend. Nintendo and the stack of games right here. She does like house cleanouts and stuff, so I ended up getting that off of her. I gave her 20 bucks. She didn't even want any money, but you know, 20 bucks is still pretty awesome, and I got to add some of these games. And then over here we got some PSP games. A few of these actually went with that $35 lot I was just telling you about. Inbox, the long box in the zone, and some more NES games. Now there is definitely some doubles in this. Like a lot of this stuff I'm just getting in like lots, or if they're only like $1 or $2, I'm like, yeah, I'll grab it and figure it out later if I got it. You got some more down here. Dungeon Magic, Legendary Wings, Dragon Spirit, Disney Adventure, Sega Saturn game. This is really cool. I think it's an awesome looking steelbook. Dead Island Riptide. It's got the PS3 version in there. Kingdom Hearts. Alright, this is worth talking about. So this was he called it a mystery game. And it was only $3. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I was hoping it was one of those Bible games. But it's actually better than that. It's the Maxi 15. If you guys don't know, this is probably worth around $40+. And it's got Chiller on there, so I've been playing that, which is pretty fun. It's got a lot of American Video NES games on there. Abadox, I just recently did a video on that. We got Cabal in box. I believe I paid 20 bucks for that. And then this stack right here, this all came from Macari. I paid $60 for this. Karate Champ in box, Airwolf, Ghosts and Goblins, Punch Out, Trog. So yeah, that was a pretty nice pickup right there. And we got some Super Nintendo games, Mystic Quest, Killer Instinct, and even more NES. So it was definitely a NES type of couple months, but that is my all-time favorite system. And right behind that, Sega Genesis. So I'm very excited to be adding to the collection again. And over here, we got some Vita games. These are all Japanese, and they do play on the American system, but I actually don't have a Vita right now. So they were going pretty cheap on Whatnot, so I picked up some. Looks like some pretty fun stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Some more PS5 games. Those are all brand new. And some Master System games. Black Belt, the Ninja. And over here, I picked up this pretty cool like RF cord modulator. I only paid $7 for that, so that's pretty awesome. I just like the old box, you know, it's the cardboard box and stuff. It's a nice shape. And also, I got the Dreamcast one another time. It's really cool. PlayStation 1 memory card, a dragon. I just thought it was awesome. I grabbed that. Super Famicom Ghosts and Goblins. Then we got War Gods, Friends 64. I picked up all these PSPs and DSs. They were all basically for parts, but happily this white one does work. It just needs a battery. And this red one here, just these buttons don't work, so I saw you can get like a little pad and just swap it out. It's not that hard, so I'll probably do that. And these two I haven't tested yet. And another lot, I got all these Japanese Game Boy games, and I just actually ordered a Super Game Boy for the Famicom, so that'll be cool to be able to play all these. Looks like some pretty cool titles. That's like Tamagotchi, I think. Yeah, a lot of that. I believe I paid $28 for all these, and there's like 20-something games. Kingdom Hearts PSP, Game & Watch Gallery. This I just thought was sweet. Supposedly it's graded, and I don't know, I just liked it. A few Game Gear games. Over here we got some random manuals. I don't know, for some reason I just felt like getting all these manuals one night. A lot of good ones, but I don't have most of these games at the moment. I do have Donkey Kong Land, Tetris 2, Game & Watch I got right there, so that's cool. Crazy Castle, Mortal Kombat. So yeah, that was sweet. And then I picked up all these Nintendo Powers, because I love Nintendo Powers. I have a decent stack already. But these ones are all in nice shape, and they were going really cheap. Wii one's pretty cool. So yeah, and there's actually a lot more than that. There's a lot of other more common games and stuff that I got that I'll show you guys now. So we'll start right here. On a side note, I did pick up this Mario Bros. Rug there on Whatnot too. So that's pretty awesome if you're looking for a cool rug for your game room. I'm just going to quickly go over this. There's just a lot of common stuff. But just about all these I only paid $1 or $2 for. So it was a great way to add a collection cheap. And you can also like bundle on there and stuff. Some PS4 games. Get Bad Boys. A couple soundtracks. Disney Cars, which I was happy to get, but then I realized I already have that. So, so now the thing to do is go through all this and figure out what's doubles and what's not. The Game of War Origins collection, that actually goes for a decent amount. I paid $5 for that. I believe it goes for like 30. X-Men, SimCity, Game Shark, I got that for $1. I believe that's worth about 20. Pele 2, I think that's got a little bit of value too. Over here we got the Polar Express, which, where is it? I just saw it. Then there was one day I joined this guy's stream, and he was selling a bunch of Japanese stuff. I guess that's all he sells. But he was doing these boxes, and you just pay one rate and you get the whole box of stuff. So one of the ones I picked up was all these Japanese manuals. There's just like tons of them. So my goal is to sell these because, you know, I can't read Japanese, and I'm going to keep a couple of them that I think are cool. But most of it I got just to try and make some money off of it. There's also like these cool magazines. Let me get to it. Yeah, these different V-Jump magazines, I think they're called. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. And then I grabbed all of these Dreamcast games. Sega Saturn games. Now, the problem is that all of them got wet. So a lot of the artwork is ruined. Like a lot of the magazines has some damage. But all of the discs look good. So, I don't know. I was hoping to either keep some. I eventually want to get a Japanese Dreamcast and then sell the rest and try to make some money. There's even a couple of Game Gear games. And this. Yeah, and then this whole box too. All Japanese Saturn games. There's a couple like Biohazard ones, which is Resident Evil. And just a bunch of like random stuff. That. I got some more over here. Just a complete mix of like everything. Some PS3 games, because my collection was kind of lacking. Bad Boys on Xbox. Said I've been a little crazy, so this stuff was stacking up, and I'm like, I need to at least do a video before I put all this away. You got Cars on Xbox, Chicken Little, Shark Tale. And there was this one sale where I got 40 Wii games for $50. Even a couple Wii U games in there, and he threw in a couple extras too, which is pretty awesome. Nothing crazy, but a lot of fun games and stuff that are cheap. Some stuff over here. Then there was another sale where I got this bag. There's some games in there like Lucky Luke on PS1. OG Xbox controller, some Wiimotes and stuff. I paid less than $20 for all that. And there's a couple more boxes. So it was definitely pretty crazy last couple months. Absolutely need to slow down now and figure out what I got. Go through, pick out all my doubles, and figure out what I'm going to do with them. But I hope you guys liked the video, and there'll be more videos to come soon. Have a good one. Bye.